Sludge and I went home. Oliver came over. Oliver always comes over. Sludge sniffed Oliver. I gave Sludge a pancake. Is that the case solved? Oliver asked. Part of it, I said. Which part? He asked. I, Nate the Great, have found out who did not take your garbage. A person did not take your garbage. Well, who took it? Oliver asked. That is the part that is not solved, I said. I, Nate the Great, said that an animal or bird took it. An animal or bird that goes out in the night. I will find out what and I will be back. Sometimes I, Nate the Great, need help. I went to the library. I read about birds that go out in the night. They are called strigiforms and caprimulgiforms. I wrote the names down. Then I crossed them out. Birds with names like that would not eat anything called garbage. Then I read about cats, rats, bats, mice, shrews, skunks, raccoons, opossums, and moles. They all go out at night. I read about what they like and what they do not like. Then I went home. Oliver came over. I said, a cat, rat, bat, mouse, shrew, skunk, raccoon, opossum, or mole is taking your garbage. Which one? Oliver asked. I don't know, but Nate the Great, will find out. I left a note for my mom. Dear Mother, I am sleeping out tonight. I am taking a blanket. I am taking pancakes. I will be back. Love, Nate the Great. I went out into the yard. It was cold out there. I asked Sludge if I could share his doghouse. I crawled in. Sludge crawled out. It was a small doghouse. I looked out the window of the doghouse. I could not see Oliver's garbage can. I crawled out of the doghouse. I left Sludge a pancake. Where could I hide? I, Nate the Great, knew where to hide. In the garbage can. I was sorry I knew. Detective work is not fun and games. Detective work is dirty garbage cans instead of clean beds. Detective work is banana peels, dish rags, milk cartons, floor sweepings, cigar ashes, fleas, and me all together in one can. I peeked out from under the cover. The street was quiet. Then I heard a sound. Crunch, crackle, clunk. That sound was close to me. The sound was me. The garbage can was crunchy and crackly and crunky. Every time I moved, it was crunkier and crackier. I lifted up the cover. I got out. I had a new plan, a better plan. I would not wait for the garbage snatcher. I would go out and find him. I crept down the street. I looked to the right and to the left and behind me. Right, left, behind. right, left, behind. Smack! Something big hit me. It was in front of me. The one place I forgot to look. I do not think I made a dent in the telephone pole. I kept creeping and looking right, left, behind, front. Right, left, behind, front. I came to a field. Animals like fields. I saw an animal. I Nate the Great was in luck. I crept closer. I Nate the Great was in bad luck. It was a skunk. I started to walk backward. I saw some stuff on the ground next to the skunk. It looked like garbage. I walked forward to see. I saw some garbage. The skunk saw me. The skunk stamped his feet. He raised his tail. I Nate the Great did not run fast enough, but the case was solved. The skunk was the garbage snatcher. I went home. I wrote a note to Oliver. I put it in his mailbox. Dear Oliver, I Nate the Great have found out who took your garbage. It was a skunk. I Nate the Great know how to get rid of a skunk. Put a can of mothballs next to your garbage can. Skunks do not like the smell of mothballs. I learned this in the library. I do not like the smell of skunk. I learned this in the field. Yours truly, Nate the Great. It was not morning yet, but I knew there was something I must do right away. I was glad the water was hot. In fact, that is how I spent most of the next day.